Hey, what's up, Spooky fam? Today's video, I'm so excited actually about this haul. This I have been collecting for quite a while. This is Classic DVDs Part 2. All of these movies came out, I would say like the latest a movie is in this, like the year would be maybe 97, 98. I don't know when did the last Jurassic Park come out? Oh, 2001. Okay, this is an exception. Anyways, these are going to be all older horrors. There are a few that are not horror, but still some of my favorites. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Okay, so first, since I've already mentioned Jurassic Park, I got 1, 2, and 3, and these are all collector's edition DVDs, so I'm obsessed with the way that number 2 looks specifically. But here is part 1, my favorite, part 2. I think this is my favorite like Jurassic Park movie in general. And then part 3. So next is one that I picked up because Contagion is one of my favorite movies, I would have to say. Honestly, it's not even for the like movie itself, it's for the score. And like the moody music behind it, it sets the tone so perfectly. Anyways, I picked up Outbreak because I know that this is like, I'm not gonna say like the same, but like similar. I'm not sure how similar because I've never seen the movie, to Contagion. So this next one, I have been like unintentionally collecting Wes Craven movies, some that I've never heard of. So this one is Chiller. And if I'm not mistaken, Paul Sorvino, isn't he Roti Largo in Rebo? If I'm thinking of the name correctly, I could be wrong. That just sounds right. But I have never even heard of this one, and the tagline for it says, "The nerve-tingling story of a man brought back to life without his soul." So if you've seen it, let me know if you think I would like it. Okay, it's gonna bother me, so I have to Google if that is the right, if it's the guy that I'm thinking of. Hell yeah, I'm so good. Sometimes like people's names like sit in the recesses of my memory, and then like it clicks in and I'm like, oh, that's so and so. I'm real good. Anyways, this next one is one that I am exceptionally excited about, and that is Legend. One of my favorite humans to ever exist, Tim Curry. I'm a little mad that I didn't realize it was Tom Cruise in this movie. You guys probably know how I feel about Tom Cruise by now. But I was so excited about this because look at the art. These lights are gonna be the death of me. Here we go. So coincidentally, I grabbed these two together, and not together, but like in the same haul. So I already own the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You guys probably also know by now that is one of my very favorite movies of all time. So this copy was my actual original copy, and I found it in my bedroom at my parents' house. This was my original DVD from when I was a teenager. But I found this, and it says, "From the creators of the Rocky Horror Picture Show." This is called Shock Treatment, and the back of it says, "The musical madness and mayhem continue in this sumptuous sequel, quote unquote, to the Rocky Horror Picture Show." So I never even knew this existed, and I'm so excited to watch them back to back. Alright, I found a few of these classic horror. They're called Midnight Madness series. You guys probably, if you collect DVDs, already have a few of these. But I found them on Amazon. They were like $5 or $6 each. So I grabbed Chud, which is Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. The Stuff, which also has Paul Sorvino. And a movie that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I now have 2 copies of it on VHS. It is House. I have the Japanese House in my Amazon wishlist, and I want it so bad. Next, we have Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and this stars my boy, Kenneth Branagh. Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning. I have parts 1 through 4 already. So this one is still in the plastic wrap because I did order this on Amazon. As soon as I finished Ratchet, I had to order One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Next, we have one that I watched when I was like in my early teens. I remember like, I don't know what kind of cable you guys had growing up, but like we had a channel called Scream, and it played continuous horror movies. And if I wasn't watching that, I was watching a channel called Much Loud, which only played like the best rock and metal music. But horror movies and metal, that's me. This channel called Scream played like some of the most impeccable, you know, B movies and horror movies, and Night of the Creeps I remember seeing in my teen years, but I haven't seen it since. Speaking of movies that I haven't seen in so long but I love, I was just talking to Alex, hi Alex, about this the other day. The Wizard of Gore. If you guys have seen that movie, it's quite old, but oh goodness, the gore in it like stuck with me when I was a kid, and I think about it so frequently, and I just love that movie so much. It's such a B movie, but it's fun. So these next two are absolute classics. We have Tourist Trap, and I was so happy to finally get this one. And another one I was super excited to get was Phantasm, and this is the remastered version of Phantasm. So these last two are coincidentally both starring Christian Slater. These are two of my favorite non-horror movies. First, we have Heathers. I love this movie so much. And next we have a movie that I recently fell in love with. If you guys have been keeping up with my what I watched every month video, you would have seen that I watched this probably, I think, at the beginning of the summer, maybe in July. I want to say July, but it's True Romance. This movie, I could not, like, once I started watching it, I was so invested. And this is the director's cut. I just love the artwork on it so much. I think it's so beautiful. And once again, I will pose the question, who do you think would win in a fight? Gary Oldman in True Romance or James Franco in Spring Breakers? Because they both look like fucking crackheads, and I love it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this haul. I know my last DVD haul about like classic horrors did pretty well, so I hope that you guys enjoy this one. I am just excited to get this put away and to make room for more stuff. So I hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to check out my links down below, my main channel for reaction videos and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, I'm gonna take off my Beetlejuice makeup and go to bed. Okay, sayonara, spooky fam.